Greetings and salutations, so this is TEK-RONAN here with more Spyro the Dragon. And we're gonna torch this guy. We're just gonna torch him. We're just gonna torch him just for fun. Just for a little fun and games. But now we gotta go talk to the balloon guy because it's time to move on to the next area. So on we go.
Wow. You may travel. Are you ready?
Yes,
to go?
I would like to travel. Why else would I be here? Got a trophy called Boom. Nice. Entering Peacekeeper's world. Yes, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah. Run on the track. Yeah. I'm gonna be running through here. I'm a purple dragon. They want my power, but they cannot have it. I will burn their dumb asses, and I will come through and make their lives tragic. Ay, they should have never messed with me. They should have never should have crystallized all my homies. They never should have stood against me. I'm Spyro the Dragon, bitch. It's time to get revenge indeed.
Stolen and turned against us. Please recover our.
Cause I'ma kill it. Don't spill it. I'ma shred the shit. The track, I mean. Don't talk back to me. I'm in there. There's an area. This guy got a. Okay, I messed up. But yeah, there was my freestyle. I'm decent when it comes to freestyling. I don't think I'm really that good. If I was that good, I would have been able to keep up a pace and not have pauses. I need to get better with that. I'm definitely better at freestyling than I used to be, because I used to not even be able to do that. I used to get stumped after like the first rhyme was done. Like when you got done rhyming with the first word, you know. But yeah, let's go again. Cliff Town, got Spyro soaring through clouds. Me and my dragon homies don't mess around, so them Norks better run and cower. Cause we got that firepower. Okay, I'm gonna stop. That time was really bad. That first one was kind of good, but that second one, that wasn't it. I'm gonna stop. But speaking of freestyling, well, no, this doesn't really have anything to do with freestyling, but freestyling is music related, so I'm about to tell you the song of the day. Don't think I forgot the last video. Don't think I forgot it. Today's song of the day is NASA by Chris Rivers featuring Oswin Benjamin. Yeah. Get that boys in space. Act so authentic, but they ain't, they be fake. And I ain't with the fakes. Act so authentic, but they ain't. NASA. No, hold on. Gotta prepare myself. Because I know every lyric to the second verse, and I'm gonna kill it. Just give me a second. Just prepare myself. Do some vocal exercises. I'm joking. I did vocal exercises before the video. I don't need to do them now. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. 1 sec, bro. 1 sec, bro. Alright, let's search these guys real quick. Okay. 3. And the reason I'm doing this, I just wanted to build up to this. Okay, sorry. 3, 2, 1, and go. Whoa. Get that bus in space. Act so authentic, but they ain't, they be fake. And I ain't with the fakes. Act so authentic, but they ain't. NASA.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Get that bus in space. NASA. Whoa. So get that bus in space. Act so authentic, but they ain't, they be fake. And I ain't with the fakes. Act so authentic, but they ain't. NASA. Nessa, 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 Nessa. Get that boy some space, Nessa, 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 Nessa. And so I did it, but they ain't fucking slick. Gotta give it, that's my hobby. It's a fortunate, but children word to mommy. I'm a fuck my bitch and I'ma get it, that's my body. I'm a drama for the commas. I'm curve calls like customer service. You probably got on my nerves and you fucking deserve it. I keep my circle real tight like fucking a virgin, cause I got friends that try to fuck my bitch and take my money. Hey, stand the back like cat in the hat with a bet to the rats. I'm a doctor if I had to, but that to the pack of the bet to the back of the at pro proper. Block it, back down, papa. If you let me in the back, then you get pat down proper. If you fake, then you can never be a man again. Act so authentic when they're mannequins. Happy when you down, then they be mad again. When you get back up, oh you my mans again, I heard you. I don't do wishing, I just heard you. Please don't talk to me, I don't give a fuck if it hurts you. Cause I've been hurt before, and like an herbivore, I stay away from beef and seek my teeth upon the herbal lord. And furthermore, run that back real quick. Cause I've been hurt before, and like an herbivore, I stay away from beef and seek my teeth upon the herbal lord. And furthermore, that's my favorite part right there. But yeah, go check that out. You can find it on YouTube and Spotify, I know for sure. I'm pretty sure it's also on Pandora. Those are the only 3 places I listen to music on, honestly speaking. Well, I listen to music on CDs too, because I'm like that. I like to own CDs. I like to listen to them on the Walkman. I know it's 2022. Get with the times, rolling on. Somebody out there shouting. I don't care. I grew up on CDs. That's my preferred way of listening if I'm able to own the songs I'm going to listen to on CD, because I know not every song's available on that. But yeah. Go check it out. It's NASA by Chris Rivers featuring Osmond Benjamin. Now that we're done with the song portion that I literally spent like 4 minutes on, just about. I'm pretty sure it was about 4 minutes, I don't know. I'm gonna talk about how I don't think a single one of these ladies cooking hit me once. Also, dude, why, how come the only time we see a female Nork in the game, at least as far as I know, because I'm close to, sorry, I'm almost halfway through the game at the time of recording this, as I mentioned in the last video. I'm almost halfway through the game. So at the time that I'm at, the only female Norks we ever see are ones that are cooking. That's I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just surprised no one's tried to cancel this game for that. I'm happy about it because when you chill with cancel culture, that shit needs to fucking die, like seriously. But I'm surprised.
Hey, what's on the other side?
I'm also happy it didn't happen because I'm pretty sure it wasn't their intention to do anything like that. Like, I just don't think that was intentional. They were remaking a game from the 90s. And back then that was probably like acceptable in some form, but I don't know. I was born in 1999, so like, I don't really know the rules of the 90s. I mainly grew up in the 2000s, you know. I grew up on T-Pain, Nas, Outkast, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross. I grew up on Samurai Jack. Gotta get back to the past, Samurai Jack. How did I miss that? How did I miss that though? Watch out. Gotta get back to the past, Samurai Jack. Watch out. Gotta get back to the past. Okay, I'll stop. I grew up on Dexter's Lab. I grew up on Total Drama. I grew up on Cursed Cowardly Dog. There's a bunch of other stuff I grew up on too in terms of shows and music, but don't really want to list all of them, you know. It's too long of a list. But I can't name the games I grew up on. I grew up on the Crash Bandicoot series, along with the Sonic series. That's pretty much it, honestly. That's all I played as a kid. But I do want to say something that this game kind of reminds me of. See, the original Spyro trilogy was developed by Insomniac Games, the same people who made who makes the Ratchet and Clank series, right? So something I noticed while playing all three of these games, if you don't know, I'm playing Spyro 2 and 3 during my spare time when I don't want to record like parts for this game, or I do put commentary posts, so more so when I don't want to waste space on my PlayStation recording parts for this game. I play those two, and this one kind of reminds me of it the most, of Ratchet and Clank, this first one. Spyro 3 does in a way as well, but this one, I'll get to that point. Probably if I ever do a Spyro 3 Let's Play, I don't know if I will. So far, Spyro 2 is my least favorite of the three. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but it is. Ripto is my favorite villain amongst the three games, like between him, the Sorceress, and Nasty Nork. But gameplay-wise, I feel like it's the weakest of the three. And that's kind of weird, because usually the second in a trilogy is my favorite. For the most part, like, I say for the most part because this doesn't happen with every gaming trilogy. But like, think about it. Between the Resident Evil remake, Resident Evil 2 remake, and Resident Evil 3 remake, my favorite is Resident Evil 2 remake. Between Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3, my favorite is Crash Bandicoot 2. Now, of course, I like Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time more, but that doesn't count because it's not the original trilogy, right? And what's another good example of this? I guess we could go for... No, we can't go with the Walking Dead games because there's 4 of them. I haven't played the 4th one. I want to play the 4th one for my channel eventually, but those kind of games aren't really something I'm into anymore. Don't get me wrong, I love the Walking Dead games. I love watching people play them. But like, there's not much really like gameplay going on, so like, I don't know if I could keep myself invested when playing them. And I don't know if I could keep the commentary going really good while playing them. Like, I don't know if I could keep myself sounding entertaining while playing them without like without sounding bored all the time, you know. But one reason I might not do that though is because I've already beaten the other 3 Walking Dead games. You know, Walking Dead Season 1, Walking Dead Season 2, and Walking Dead A New Frontier. I've completed all 3 of them, and replaying them, I would literally be bored because I know everything that happens. I've replayed all 3 of them multiple times in the past. They just wouldn't work, you know? If I was to ever play games like that, it would probably be Tales from the Borderlands. Because that one, somehow, every time I play it, I stay invested. But that's probably just because I'm a big Borderlands... Oh, that's another good example. There's Borderlands 1, 2, and 3. Now, I know there's also the pre-sequel, but the pre-sequel wasn't that fun to me. I also haven't played the first Borderlands yet, so I don't know for sure Borderlands 2 is my favorite. I got Borderlands 1 in my library, but I haven't got a chance to play it because my Wi-Fi sucks, so games take forever to download, so I kind of prioritize the games I'm Let's playing first, and I'm going to download the other games I'll be playing on the side later, because Borderlands games are way too long for your Let's Play. Otherwise, I would do it, because I love Borderlands. The other 2 games I'm downloading, of course, are Dreams and Borderlands 1. Those are the other 2 I'm downloading. But yeah, funny how I'm talking about Borderlands while we're in a like sandy desert level, because you know Pandora. Most of what you remember in Pandora is like that, you know. And yeah, I will be play Borderlands 1 though, just not as a Let's Play. The Let's Play I want to do after this and Rift Apart conclude, I don't want to start another Let's Play until they both conclude, you know? I don't want to like, cause last time I like pushed myself to do stuff like that, I ended up getting burnt out. And for the same reason, I'm not going to allow myself to do more than 3 videos a week. Unless I upload a song alongside my gaming videos, you know? Because uploading a song doesn't take the same amount of, like... Making the song takes a lot of work. But I'm talking about, like, editing it into a video and uploading it takes a lot less work than recording commentary and editing gaming Let's Play videos, you know? But yeah, as you can tell by like the content on my channel, I'm a huge platformer fan. I really am. Like, I actually did not realize that every game I've Let's Played, aside from Resident Evil 2 Remake, are platformers. But the next game I plan to Let's Play after both Spyro 1 and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart conclude is Bioshock, the first Bioshock. That is the game I want to Let's Play next. Because I do want a variety on my channel, so I'm keeping myself from doing another platformer. Because I was going to do Crash Bandicoot 2 next. Or the first Crash Bandicoot. I don't know which one I was going to do. But I decided to save the other Crash Bandicoot games for maybe Ronan Games Season 3. And do 2 other games after this. I want to do at least 2 other games after this, but I want to do Bioshock 1 next, on its own without another game uploading beside it. Bioshock 1 will be about, I want to say it'll be about 14, 15 parts, if I remember correctly about how long the game is. It'll be like 14, 15 parts. So it'll be shorter than Rift Apart most likely, but it'll be longer than, most likely it'll be longer than Spyro 1. But yeah, I want to save the other Crash Bandicoot games for Ronan Games Season 3. And I might do Spyro 3 and Crash 2 in Season 3. Alongside with Bioshock 2. Like, I'll do like more games for series I've already like done games for. I may even do Team Sonic Racing. I don't know if I want to do that yet, but I may do it. If I end up liking Sonic Frontiers, I'll end up Let's Playing that too for this season. It'll probably come late because I'll most likely have a Let's Play going on during the time it releases. Most likely, but not guaranteed. Because the way I do Let's Plays now is I'll like, once I conclude the current Let's Plays I'm doing, I'll take like a few weeks of a break. So there is a chance that Sonic Frontiers will release during a time I'm not doing any Let's Plays. There is a chance of it. And if that happens, then yeah, I'm not going to really have to put it off, you know? Now, I know I'm late as fuck on both the games I'm Let's Playing right now, because Rift Apart came out last year, and Spyro Reignited came out in 2018. But, you know,
Thank you for releasing me,
better
Spyro.
late than never, you know? Better late than never, and I do not regret getting these games. They are both a joy to me. They both remind me of why I love and adore 3D platformer games. Even though there's not really much platforming in Rift Apart, Rift Apart feels closer to how the closest game I could say it feels like it's designed like out of the ones I've played is probably a Crack in Time. But it feels a lot more like there's more exploration to it, there's more side missions and stuff. It feels like it's like taking notes from the original trilogy. Cause yeah, I've never played the original trilogy, but I've seen Let's Plays of them, I know how they work. It feels like it's taking some notes from those by having like side missions and stuff. And having like extra areas you can go in that you don't really gotta go for the main story. I feel like it's taking notes for the original Ratchet & Clank trilogy by doing that. But aside from that, and of course the many new mechanics, which all land for me personally speaking. I think they all land. They're all great. Aside from those, it's very similar to how a Crack in Time was designed, in my opinion. But yeah, my headset went dead, and now I just charged them up for a few minutes and put them back on. They're still charging while I'm using them, so it's fine. But I have to let them charge for a few minutes before I put them back on, because if I don't, then they'll like they'll like cut off again. They didn't give me a warning this time, which is very worrying, but or not very worrying. It's a little worrying. It'd be very worrying if it was like my controller or my PlayStation, but this headset is easier to replace than those because the headset itself is like $100, but the kind of headsets I like to use are Onikuma headsets, and they only cost they cost less than $40 most of the time. So like if these broke, it only costs $40. I say only, that's still a lot, but like that's probably cheaper than a PS5 remote will cost to replace, and I know for a fact that's way cheaper than the PS5 will take to replace, which is why I'm like enjoying the PS5 while I can, because I want to get everything I can out of it. I want to appreciate it as much as I can. I want to enjoy it as much as I can, because life is still be a bone here, and I do not want to ruin it. I do not want it to like break one day and then me be like, dang, I never got to do all these things with it. Like, no, I am taking full advantage of the fact that I have a console this powerful right now. I'm taking full advantage of that. Like, for example, I think I mentioned I had really bad internet earlier. If I didn't, well, I mention it now. I have really bad internet, but downloads and uploads are way more doable with this internet with the PS5. I will tell you that now. My PS4 would disconnect from the internet every time I put it in rest mode. Do you know how painful it was to download games doing that? Uploads were fine, they only took a couple hours, but you know how painful it was to download a game, any game larger than 10 gigabytes, on that PS4 using this Wi-Fi. It was painful. Now you gotta keep in mind, both games I got downloaded now are like 30-something gigabytes. They're not that big. But they took 2 days to download with this Wi-Fi. That's how slow the Wi-Fi is. But at least they downloaded. At least they downloaded. That's what I'm worried about. Or that's what I'm happy about, because my PS4 would not download for shit with this Wi-Fi. And I know it's not the PS4's fault. It's the fucking Wi-Fi. But since the PS5 is much stronger, it doesn't disconnect as much. It tries to stay connected all the time. Whereas the PS4 would disconnect it, you'd have to go through like actually testing it to get it to reconnect and everything. No, the PS5 will automatically test the Wi-Fi again for you. And I love it for that. Like, I don't have to go to the connection screen setting, or I don't got to go to the connection settings every time my Wi-Fi disconnects. Every 15 minutes, and it doesn't disconnect every 15 minutes on the PS5. I already mentioned that it, like, the PS5 does a better job at like staying connected to it, which I love. Like, I can't express how grateful I am that I was able to actually get this thing. I'm really grateful for it. It feels like it's a dream. It really does, because every time I want something really good in my life, there's either a catch or I don't end up getting it. This time I got it without a catch. And I'm like, I can't believe this is real. Like, it almost brings a tear to my eye, honestly. It really does. I'm like, did life just give me a genuinely good thing that isn't a person? Like, obviously I got good people in my life, but good events and good things, like good things I own, don't really come too often. I usually gotta settle for like a cheap thing, you know, or I gotta wait till a game goes on sale somewhere or whatever. I got the digital version of PS5, by the way. I didn't really care about getting the digital version. It's cheaper. I kind of play all my games digital now anyway. I kind of started doing that a couple years ago. The last physical game I played, technically speaking, was Resident Evil 3 Remake 2 years ago. That was the last physical game I played. Ever since then, I've been playing them all digital. And considering I have like a really good like instinct with games, like when I see how they play and stuff, all I gotta do is see how the game plays. And I'll be able to tell if I'll like the game or not. I won't be able to tell how much I'll like it, but I'll be able to tell I like it. You know? I saw how Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart played, and I was like, I'm at least gonna love this. I don't know if it's gonna be the best game ever, but I'll love it. I'll enjoy it, you know? At least for the gameplay. But I ended up loving everything about that game.
You are a good glider.
I'm not finished with it yet, obviously. I'm doing this commentary. I'm doing these commentaries in order of how they're being uploaded. And since this is being uploaded after Rift Apart Part 1, I am talking in, like, future tense of that video. Now, I will say this, when I started doing commentary for this video, it was actually before I even played Rift Apart. The first 10 or so minutes are before that. So if I said anything differently about, like, where I was with Rift Apart, like if it's still downloaded or anything like that, that no longer stands. I know I'm contradicting myself in the same video, or I'm, like, changing what I'm saying in the same video. But trust me, this part of the commentary is being recorded 3 days after the last part of the commentary in this video. That's basically what I'm getting at. But Rift Apart was faster to download than Spyro Reignited. I don't know why. Because Spyro Reignited is only 3 gigabytes larger. Spyro Reignited took me 2 whole days. Rift Apart took me a day and a half. Just about. So yeah. I don't know if I kept it all in, but I do remember on this level that I spent a good 10 minutes going on a wild goose chase because I didn't know that that's what Sparks does when you have all the jumps. See, what Sparks will do when you have all the gems is he'll still do his animation like he's pointing, but he'll point in front of Spyro. So the whole time I was like, is Sparks broken? Sparks, are you good, my guy? Are you leading me the right way? Are you okay? Is everything cool? You want to talk about something, bro? I was literally like that the whole time in my mind, and like, turns out it was me. I just didn't realize that, I didn't realize that there was like nothing left, and that that's what he does when there's nothing left. He just points in front of you. I wish he'd at least point to the exit or something at that point. Like he does in certain sections of Spyro 3. I wish he'd at least do that. If he did that, then I would have understood, okay, yeah, I got all the gems. We gotta leave now. I would have understood that, but no. He just points in front of you. And that had me so confused. I had me going on a wild goose chase for a while. So yeah, I think I cut it out though. I think I did cut it out. Because there's only 3 minutes of the video left, and I know I spent a good 8 or 9 minutes doing that. It took me 8 or 9 minutes to figure out that that's what Sparks does when you have all of the gems in a level. It took me 8 or 9 minutes to figure that out. Spyro Noob here, everyone. There's a reason the first video is titled Spyro Noob Plays Spyro 1. Because I've never played a Spyro game. The only stuff I know about Spyro is what I've seen in Let's Plays. Yes, I have watched an entire Let's Play of this game before, but that was when Reignited came out. And I don't remember a damn thing from it. I really don't. I remember everything that I've done in this game. But when going into this game, I didn't remember a damn thing from those Let's Plays. The only thing I remembered was Nasty Nork. And, like, the first few levels. That was kind of it. That's all I remembered. Or not really the first few levels. What I remembered was the second level I played, which is technically the first level of the game. And I remember the first level that I played in this video. I remember those two. And then I remembered Toasty, and I remembered Nasty Nork. That's it. That's all I remember from those Let's Plays when going into this game. We got a life, oh, we got a life. We got a life, oh, we got a life. We're about to get to a part where I cut out the 8 or 9 minutes of me going on a wild goose chase for gems that weren't there. We're about to get to the part where that's cut out. But before we do that, let's open this chest. And get our gems. Give me the gems. Nom, 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 nom. I know I've already made that joke, but I'm making it again. Because I don't care if I don't. We already did a song. Fuck, I just realized I didn't do... Did I do a song video in this video? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I did, but I didn't do one for the first part of Rift Apart. I just realized that. You know what? I might give up on it. I might not. Or I might just make it a Spyro Let's Play specific thing. But anyway, yeah, I am about to end off the video here. So, bye. See ya. Have a good day.
Game over.